What's up, guys? Welcome back to Modern Mining. Now that GPU mining is kind of on the fritz and a lot of the GPU mineable coins are getting taken over by FPGAs or Asics, and some of them just don't look that strong in general, I had a viewer in the Modern Mining Discord ask, how are other influencers mining Shiba Inu on their GPUs? And he was talking about Brandon Coin. So if you don't know Brandon Coin, I'll have a link down to his channel in the description. I'm sure if you've heard of me, you've heard of Brandon Coin. He's been doing this a lot longer than I have. But he's been mining 100 million Shiba on his GPUs. And so I had a viewer ask how to do this, and I figured it'd be a great opportunity to introduce everybody to the site UnMineable. And what UnMineable allows you to do is mine cryptos that are not traditionally mineable, or they're not proof of work coins. And this is pretty enticing if you want to take your GPUs and mine more stable coins, like maybe go back to mining Ethereum or mining Bitcoin on your GPUs. But you can actually go further and mine some of the meme coins as well, like Shiba Inu or Dogecoin. Now, full disclosure, I'm not big on the whole meme coin thing. I think it makes crypto look bad as a whole, but I will show in this video, we're going to take a look at how to mine Shiba Inu on your GPUs using UnMineable. And this will apply to basically any of the coins on UnMineable, so you guys can hook your GPUs up and get paid out in whatever coin you want. If you go to the UnMineable site, this is what you're going to see right here. And the first thing you want to do is basically start earning. You're going to select whichever coin you want to mine. And so there's actually an insane amount of coins in here, which makes it pretty great for us because we have a big selection of coins that we could potentially get paid out in. So you can see they actually have 100 on here. So some of the big ones are obviously Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Doge was on here. Something I was thinking about the other day is mining some of these coins that are on Coinbase that you can actually stake on Coinbase and get additional yield. Something like Cardano or Algorand, which both have pretty decent APY interest rates basically on Coinbase. So you could mine them and then get additional interest on Coinbase. But going down the list, there's also some other coins in here that are big names like Chainlink, Litecoin, Tezos I know has very high APY on Coinbase. So there's a lot of different coins in here that you can mine. But for this video, we want to get paid out in Shiba Inu, so that's the one that I'm going to select. And then what this does is it allows you to basically mine one coin and get paid out in Shiba Inu, but we have to decide which coin are we going to actually mine, because obviously Shiba Inu is not mineable, so we have to be able to mine some other coin. And they have a list of the different coins here that you can actually mine, and it's pretty significant list as well. So obviously for this coin, we want to choose the most profitable one, because the most profitable one is in turn going to yield the most amount of Shiba Inu. And we know that right now the most profitable coin for GPU mining, at least for 3070s and 3060 Ti's, is Zealous Hash. So we can click that here. But they also have some other interesting things. So if you had Caspa Asics, you could press K heavy hash and you could actually mine Shiba Inu on your Caspa Asics, or even SHA-256, and you could mine Shiba Inu on your Bitcoin Asics. So take a look at this list. There's a lot of different algorithms that UnMineable supports, and we're going to do Zealous Hash for this video. And I'm going to be showing how to set this up in hiveos, because I really don't think anyone should be using Windows to mine unless it's like your main workstation PC that you just mine on when you're not using it. But with how profits are right now, I don't really recommend people do that, especially during the summer. You're just generating extra heat inside your house. If you want a detailed guide on how to do this, you can get started with Regal right here, and this will take you to a full in-depth guide, but that's why you guys are watching this video. You just want to see how to do it. So let's go over to my hiveos farm, and you can see I actually already have one of my workers set up. It's mining Shiba, and the hash rate is going to be in Zealous Hash numbers. So I'm getting 322 kilohash on Zealous, but I'm getting paid out in Shiba. And I just set this up a couple minutes ago, and I've already gotten almost 1,500 Shiba. So obviously Shiba is such a small price coin. You're going to be getting hundreds of thousands of this if you let it run for a day or a week. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this on my second rig. So the first thing that you need to do is actually set up a Shiba wallet, because that's where your Shiba Inu tokens are going to get paid out to. I'm going to be saying Shiba Inu a lot. I hope I'm actually pronouncing that correctly. But so you want to go to wallets in hiveos, and then you're going to go to add wallet over here, and then you're going to type in the coin. So I've already created a coin called Shiba, but it's not going to be a default in hiveos. So you're going to type in Shiba here, and then you're going to see this create Shiba right here, and that's what you want to do. But once you have that created, then you can just click on that. And then for your address, you're going to want to grab a Shiba address. I'm going to use my Coinbase address here, and make sure you pay attention to this, that's saying that this is Shiba on the Ethereum network, because there's also Shiba on the KRC20 network and maybe a couple others, so you want to pay attention to that. So I'm going to copy my address here and put that into hiveos right here, and then I'm just going to name this wallet Shiba Coinbase. And then I always like to save as a global wallet and hit create. I've already got one, so I'm not going to do this. You can see that it is right here is the one that I have created. So now we'll go back to UnMineable, and in this Regal guide, you can see that it gives you the Zealous hash, basically commands to get this running on Zealous hash. And we need to copy over this pool address, which is the pool that we're going to be mining to when we set up our flight sheet. Back to hiveos, we want to go into flight sheets, and we want to do create new flight sheet right here. And we'll select Shiba, the coin we just created, our wallet, which we just created as well. And then for the pool, we want to do configure in miner, because this is where we're going to put that pool that we just copied. So for the miner, since we're technically mining Zealous, Regal Miner is the best miner for that. So we'll go into Regal Miner, and then we're going to go to setup miner config, and this is where we need to add some different algorithms. So the first thing I'll do is copy in that pool that I just copied. So stratum plus TCP zealoushash.unmineable.com port 3333. The hash algorithm, this is going to be Zealous hash v2, because again, that's what we're mining. And then for the wallet template, this is where it gets a little bit confusing. If we go back to UnMineable, you see that this is how you need to structure it. So Shib : we'll type that in there. And then we need to put in our wallet name. So if you click this right here, it'll put in the wallet from your hiveos sheet, and then dot, we need to put in our worker name next. So now we've got Shib wallet dot worker name. And then one last pro tip is that if you put in a referral code right here, it's going to lower your mining fee. So we need to put a hashtag and then a referral code. So right here, we'll add a hashtag. And then we need to put in a referral code, and I'll have this down below so you guys can use it as well. And this will basically lower your fees, and I get a small portion off the top, so I appreciate if you guys use this code. Okay, so that's our wallet template. Other than that, the only thing we need to do is actually add our Zealous overclocks, and it's no different than the overclocks you're already using on your Zealous rigs. Though if you are dual mining, that flight sheet is going to be more complex, and this is going to be very simple. So you just need to copy your overclocks from your other miners. It's just going to be core clock 200, lock core clock 1305, and lock M clock 5000. This will work well for 3060 Ti's and 3070s. And then that's it basically. We're going to hit apply changes here, and then we're going to name this Shiba Inu Zealous UnMineable. You can name it whatever you want, but I like to make it clear that it is unmineable. And then create flight sheet. And now we'll go back to my farm and go to this rig, which is a mixture of 3060 Ti's and 3070s. And then we'll go to flight sheet, and we'll hit apply on our flight sheet that we just made. So we'll give this a second, and we'll check back in. All right, let's go ahead and refresh this. And it looks like we are mining Zealous now. You can see Zilliqa is no longer in the flight sheet. Looks like we're getting about 311 kilohash. And everything looks good. We're up to 321 now. So that looks good. We're at about 1100 watts. And let's go back to UnMineable and calculate just how much Shiba we're going to be getting every single day. So if I go to my farm, let's see, I'm at 645.8 kilohash. So we can put that into their calculator right here. 648. We are going to be getting 380,000 Shiba every single day. Or, I wish they used commas on here. 11 million Shiba per month. So Brandon Coin's goal was to mine 100 million Shiba, and if he had the same size farm as me, it would take around 9 months to get to that mark. And I'm definitely not going to mine Shiba for that long because I'm not a huge believer in the coin. But I figured this would be great for you guys to just see that what's possible with UnMineable, that you can accumulate other coins that are not technically mineable, and you can do pretty cool things with your GPUs. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you know that I had a video on UnMineable in the past kind of discussing the fees and how I'm not the biggest fan of UnMineable because the fees are so high. I'll put a link to this video if you guys are interested in it. Seb's FinTech also did a video after this that kind of proved that maybe the fees aren't as bad as what I found in this video. But basically, my thought was that you're almost always better just manually swapping any coins that you mine to the coin that you want. But when you take into account that I'm getting paid out into TradeOgre and coins like Shiba Inu aren't on TradeOgre, or especially some of the other coins like Caspa are not on TradeOgre, then you have to transfer to another exchange. All these different transfers and buys and sells probably erode any gain you would get from that. And I think that's where UnMineable is a pretty cool platform to be able to mine coins that you can't traditionally mine with GPUs. So that tutorial applies to any coins on here. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down below. If you have in-depth questions, consider hitting the join button down below, becoming a channel member, and joining the Discord. We've got a lot of guys in there now, and there's always a good time in there. But other than that, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching Modern Mining. Peace.